But I am now back, and I'm just going to get my feed tube going. Did that work? No, it did not. Give me a second. Let's try that again. YouTube. There we go. Okay, and we're back, and we're recording on my feed tube. Okay, welcome back, and yeah, this is my feed tube character. Not much, but I do like it, using the Reality app. Anyway, let us carry on the next start of this quest. So we've got animal recreation, toughen up, so finding its voice. I think that's the one we did. Yeah. Please note, upon completing finding your voice, you will receive the animal weapon for the White Mage. Undertake this job as the White Mage. Yeah, there it is. Hyperconductive. Greetings, Papai. I take it you are ready for the next step of nurturing yet another young anima. Then we must apply another coating of Solgrad to Granite's tools that he may work safely without on the anima vessels. You may recall the process calls for 5 pots of anima oil. I do not know where you can acquire them, but I might ask you to do so again. And we're off. Okay, so let's have a look. You may not proceed with this job ahead. I don't think where I had to do this. I think it's this guy over here. Nope, that's the newborn vessel, so we don't need that. Okay, we'll figure it out. We'll go to Moldana. That's always the best place to go look for any materials you may need for weapons. And I need 5 pots. Go up here and have a little look. We go to Special Arms, Anima Oil. There it is, is that it? Yes, we need 5 pots of that. I can only grab 3, so I'm going to have to do a little bit of... Unless I've got some more search for items. No, I've only got 3, so I'm going to have to do a little bit of a question. So I'm going to switch to my Pixomancer here in her little gamer outfit I've tried to make. If you like to look at that, there you go. Okay, so let's do some stuff. So let's start with normal raid and go from there. Oh, average wait time 10 minutes. I may have to switch to my healer. We'll switch to my save, see if that reduces time. Yeah, less than 5 minutes. Hopefully that will make me pop quite quickly. This is one of my mounts from the Final Fantasy 16 event. You get a nice wolf. He's a good doggo. Yes, he is. There we go. Got in there quite quickly. One of the beauties of having a healer. Oh, okay. This is also good because that's in my my book as well. So Miranda's Tale. We kill two birds, one stone. And hopefully, if someone's new, we will get some extra points as well, extra tokens, which always helps. This is Wicked Thunder. Let us know in the comments below when you watch this video if the sound of the game is too quiet, and I can adjust for next time. Yeah, I get 40 extra, so let's get going.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring.
He's quite an easy boss these days. And that side, that one by attack. There we go, that's one.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
So that's going to send my little clones, so I'll watch which way they point. And here. There you go. Send another one. So, is anyone else upset with the graduation of everyone's favourite shot, Gargua? Real shame she's leaving, but I do wish her well. Okay, which way should we get a point? A gun?
Oh, look at that massive cannon. Her skills are as sharp as ever.
The shield and the shield. And then you've got to watch out, so essentially stand this side first, and then go the other way. And then cut. There's 3 shots as you go. 1, 2, and then back here 3. And you'll
Amazing. The challenger
reload
saw
and do the
straight
same
through
thing
it.
again. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and there's 4. And then you just go there.
Oh, that'll leave a mark.
Right, we're going to stack in a minute. There you are. It's actually on me. So I'll shield up everybody. There we go. Keep healing while we get here. I didn't like healing in the old MMOs, but I must admit the healing in Final Fantasy 14 is a bit more forgiving, and you do have the added advantage that the community in game is just so much nicer. No offence to any WoW players that may be watching this video, but some players in that game can be heavily toxic when it comes to healers. Not all, mind you, I will just clarify that, not all. There we go, stand there, out of the way. There we go, back up. Take an extra shield because it will give me a buff. There we go.
How's this?
Sages rely on quite a lot of their DPS to help with their shielding. Here until you get down there, up there. Got both healers. Oh, we've got a red mage though, so we should be alright. If the red, yep, red mage has got me up. There we go. That's one advantage of having a red mage in a party, that you are not, it's not a guaranteed wipe if the healers go down. I'm just going to do a lot of shields, a lot of buffs, get everyone going, put a huge shield on the extra healer. He's going to do the gun again, which way she's facing.
I'll erase you.
Going that way, so we go to the right. And then we keep hitting her. The red mage is going to get my commendation at the end of this fight. Basically, take this side part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it goes 1, 2, 3, and then we just stand here. 4, 5, and that's it. There we go. Everyone spreads out, make sure we don't die. The boss is nearly dead, so we're not even going to get to the final phase because she will be dead long before that. In fact, no, she's activating it now. We skipped up half the fight. There we go to the right. Normally you'd have another phase there where you fight a lot of her clones, or dodge a lot of her clones, but because of her health being low, she skips straight to the final phase. It's all about standing here and beating her. Once I get out here, I'm just going to adjust my video on reality because my character has been covered up by a load of notifications. If you're interested in using this app, it's just called Reality and you can download it, and if you've got it on a PC you can do a lot more than I can do because you can tie it with other apps, but it's got a link in there to tie it with YouTube, music, other things, so it's pretty good if you want to start doing featuring. Yeah, she's dead. Okay, so I'm going to give that commission to the red mage, and
It's
I'm
all
going to get out of
over.
here.
Until next time.
There's nothing I need in here, so that's it. Okay. There we go, that's a bit better. Okay, so let's see how that did with the currency. No, we need a lot more. So, what else can we do that gives me a lot more? Ooh, we've got the main scenario, which is a guaranteed one. Yeah, let's do the main scenario, get it out of the way. There you go. Yeah, do it as my healer. Main scenario isn't that difficult. Hopefully it won't be the long one. There we go, let's find out. No, it's not that bad. It's Ultima Weapon, so not too bad. Get off. Okay, let's do this. To say, the only problem with the main scenario quest now is that you can't skip any of the cutscenes, and one of them is incredibly long. Luckily this one ain't too bad. There's a few cutscenes, but nowhere near as bad as one of them. I should have bought my red mage in here for a bit of XP, but it's alright. Anyway, I want to go back to Garguda, talk about her for a little bit. I mean, I've been watching her since day one, off and on, and it is a shame she's going. I mean, if it weren't for her, I don't think English VTubing would be as big as it is. So, it is a shame. She was absolutely huge, and I do wish her well, whatever she does. Anyway, I do own quite a few JRPGs on the PlayStation, so if you're interested, I'll try and put a little list up if you want me to do any Let's Plays on them. I've got Octopath Traveler, Final Fantasy 15, Final Fantasy 16, World of Final Fantasy, one of the Star Oceans. So just let us know. I mean, I'll put a little link up of all the games I have. If you want me to do a Let's Play on them, I'll happily do one. I even play Star Whale and Genshin Impact. I've just started playing Wuthering Waves, so yeah, if you're interested, I can do Let's Plays on them as well. I do spend most of my time on 14, so. How much do I have while I wait? We've only got 114, so I need another 510, give or take, to finish off what I need. Ifrit? Up that hill, or we're going to fight is going to be over before it even started. Should be doing his Ultima in a minute, and then we move on to phase 2 after a little cutscene, of course. Oh yeah, nowhere to stand, so just keep stacking. Okay, yeah. He's going to do his Ultima in a minute, so we just basically wail on him for a couple of minutes.
But the Ultima weapon is all-powerful! Why does my enemy still stand? Can her strength truly be so great?
It is the blessing of light that confounds you.
La Brea.
Your foe acts under the protection of the crystal she bears.
So, this is what empowers her.
beyond mortal limits. If you are to prevail, the hammer of darkness must needs be brought to bear upon the shield of light. And so it shall, for the Ultima weapon is host to a power of which you are as yet ignorant.
Speak plainly, Ascian.
The heart of Sabik. It is the weapon's core, an enigma whose surface even the vaunted scholars of ancient Alec failed to scratch.
I do like this fight. I mean, it is very, very good.
The magic within has lain dormant for eons.
Of what magic do you speak?
A spell without parallel. Ultima. I sought the life force of the primals for no other reason but to quicken the core. For the true power of the Ultima weapon lies within its now beating heart.
La Brea, what have you done?
No more than
I'm going to have to see if there's an emoji where my VTuber is actually holding the controller, where I'm actually holding the controller. That would be quite nice.
Damn you, Ascian.
The hour is at hand. Behold but a sliver of my god's power. From the deepest pit of the seven hells, to the very pinnacle of the heavens, the world shall tremble. Unleash Ultima!
Boom.
Such devastation! This was not my intention!
Oh, Hydaelyn. It seems the task of keeping your champion alive has exhausted what strength you had left. Van Belsar, your enemy's shield is broken. The rest I leave to you.
We will speak later, Ascian. But first, I must deal with you. The question of who is mightier remains.
Bring it on.
Come, adventurer. Let us find the answer together.
I do like how the story works in Final Fantasy XIV, because you're not just some faceless adventurer. The story evolves around you, and the way they get around when you have party members, they're just basically called they're soul swords. You know, they're mercenaries you've hired to help you. Which I think it's a really nice way to get round having multiple players in the game. Beat him down. There is only one downside at using some of the character classes from the expansions, is that you're very limited when it comes to fighting early contact, especially in A Realm Reborn. You don't have access to all of your skills. So I'm missing a lot of my shielding shielding skills and things like that, but it's not that bad, I'd say. But it would have been nice to have a lot more of my skills. I guess it would have made the fight a bit too easy. Right. Whoop, on me. Right, let's heal everybody. Blast. Right here. Still safe here, so that can move. Really should talk. Got to get used to all this. Can you talk about? I'm going to talk about a bit of anime while we do this. The banter going. I've only recently got Crunchyroll, and I must admit, I'm enjoying it. I've been watching. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. That's been a lot of fun watching that. But one of my favourite characters has to be Demon Lord Marine and Demon Lord Mamoru? The little pixie. I think they're so full of energy. Love them. Anyway, Ultima's nearly dead. Better heal the tank or this fight's going to be over before it starts again. DPS check now. So that's 2%, 1%, and ultimate death. There we go. GG all! Let's see how many tokens I got in total after that little fight. Where are we? Can't see. Ooh! Well, we're pretty close. We're pretty close. Let's have a look. So we've got 3. Yeah, we can only buy 1, but oh, we need another 90. Let's have a look. What have we got? What have we got to give us 90? Done normal raid. Ooh, let's do trials. But if I switch my character to something like red, I don't know. No, it won't be that. Okay, give me a second, all. We've done normal. We've done that. Guild High Stone. They don't. 12. 11 don't. Ah, there you are. High level dungeon. Let's do trials. Hopefully we'll have somebody that hasn't done a fight before. But I'm going to go as Pixel Mancer. I like my Pixel Mancer. Oh, we could also do some beast tribes. That would give us some. Let's go to the Great Works. There's the Great Works. Great Works, Great Works. There it is, the Great Works. That would give me a few... give me a few. I don't know. I need 90, so let's see what we can get. Is it 90 we need? Let's have one final look. Yes, it's 90, so let's see how many of these give us. Do we get anything for doing that? No, nothing for doing that. Okay, let's see what these give us. 15. So that give us 45, so that's a start. By doing these 3. There we go. These won't take long. Get my mount. There we go. I am also, I'm going on holiday this year for the first time in about, oh god, 10 years, about 10 years. That's going to be nice. Going back to Turkey, nice little area down there. They've got a cable car down where I'm going. Origin is. It goes up to about 6,500 feet on this mountain. So yeah, that's going to be pretty high. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's going to be hot down there, but it's not going to be like in the UK. It's not going to be a muggy heat. It's going to be like a dry heat, which is a bit more bearable. Oh. I put. You must be wearing the disguise. Oh, never mind. The thing's popped, so we'll get the disguise in a minute. Let's go in. Look at me, I'm disguised as an elephant. Yeah. No, nobody will think I'm one of them. You know, it's flawless. I mean, look at that, absolutely flawless. Despite the fact I'm half the size. No, not even half the size. It's like barely come up to his knees. Anyway, here we go. We're going in. Come on, give me a new player. Want a new player? Who have we got? Oh, we've got the Emperor. Come on, new player. Everyone's watching the cutscenes. Come on, new player. That's what you want to see. New player. New player. Couple of people watching the cutscene, so that's actually a good sign that they're new players. So that will give me some extra tokens. So it should be enough with these beast tribes to carry on the White Mage Relic weapon. Yeah, 50, perfect.
Then come. But know that none shall deny us.
That's what we wanted to see.
This place shall be your tomb.
We'll just kill this guy, and then that means we'll have enough for the beast tribes to carry on my White Mage. Oh. Get out of the way of that.
I will free us from the wheel.
I'm going to get hit by that. No chance.
Where my Rhine-kicked blades, I will
Took me a while to figure them out.
Stay the course.
So many bosses and dungeons to remember. Got me again.
Such is your power. Come forth, my servant of shadow. With official dark and hero blade, I bring my people liberation.
I mean, you got to admit, a dragon on a shield on a sword is pretty impressive. Dragon sword.
You shall know true terror.
I would love some advice in the comments, you know. You can give me any advice of what to talk about when playing this. Yeah, do I just talk casually rather than just having moments of no talking whatsoever? Any help with that? And we've got loads of AoEs, right? Oh yeah. That one and then done.
To the heavens for your doom.
I think this fight also involves stars in a minute. You have to watch where they come down from. So it's been a while since I've done this fight, so we'll find out today.
My servant of shadow. Let lightning surge. A raging gale to rend you asunder.
When's that again?
Be gone.
You get hit again. Boom. Oh, and again. I'm dead. I'm dead. There, dead. Thank you for getting me up. I got hit by all the AoEs there. You see that chat? I took it with my face.
Hear me and obey.
To the heavens for your doom. Where my rhyme kick blades. This place shall be your tomb. Crush them. Render unto me your all. My meteors will extinguish your light. Come forth, my servant of shadow. Let lightning surge.
Another one in the face, too many hits, but it doesn't matter because the fight is over.
To rend you asunder.
Very much for getting me up. Okay, we'll just carry on these beast tribes in a second, and then we'll carry on my animal weapon. Oh, yeah, all over. Don't even bother looking. Don't want to give anybody commission, because I think I've got the quest to hand in the commission. Anyway, let's carry on this. So we'll put on this flawless disguise. Nobody will suspect I am not an elephant person. So we have to go down to here, Masquerade of the Day. Unfortunately, I can't even ride my mount. I have to go like this. I have to walk one down, I think. Or can I? Let's have a look. Oh no, I can. Yeah, all right. Flawless. Absolutely flawless. Right, we're looking for somebody around here. There we are, over here. Right, what have I got to say? Your God has come. Okay, alright, so you've got to go into say. I hate spelling, I'm not good at it. Your God has come. Let's add full on the end. Your God has come, full. There. Well, I spelt yours wrong. I spelt your wrong. See, I told you guys, I'm absolutely terrible at this thing. There we go. Your God has come. Your God is come, sorry. See? Told you, terrible at typing. There we go. Oh, divine mantra. Here, after search for so long, please listen to the problems. Big problems. Talk hard, make no friends. Just approach with a smile. I have so many questions. One, why did he think I was how could he get fooled I was a god? And two, why was he naked? The questions we will never be answered. Did you find that troubled monster? You did? Please say yes. So my life wasn't in danger? Good news for sure. Thanks for investigating in my stead. I mean, how can you fall for that? I mean, we look nothing alike. There we go. Alright, that's that one done. We'll hand it in a minute. We are going to head down to over here next. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll find out where the other one is. Probably over there, isn't it? No, it's not there. We shall find out in a minute. All down here. Okay, I think there's a lot of killing here, so it shouldn't be too bad. Land, done. That's my little moon rover. Likes to follow me around. Oh. There's a giant crab. Tonight I dine on crab soup. There we are. That's one dead. So we're just going to head over here. They introduced a new little mechanic, the jog mechanic, which means once if you sprint, as long as you're not in combat, you actually still run pretty fast. Which comes in handy, especially if you're just starting out in the game. Yeah, see there it is there, jog. So if I just go over it, it says, yeah, jog, movement speed. Movement speed is increased until entering combat, so it really comes in handy if you've just started out the game. One of those little quality of life experiences. There we are, okay. That's that one done. So we've got one more. Somewhere down there in the village. So we'll just head round. We'll just head round to there. There he is. What do we do here? Oh, I've just got to deliver. That's alright. May I help you? Oh, look, another player with their chocobo out. Look at that, isn't that sweet? He's got the chocobo the chocobo binding. It looks like my suit. Chocobo of cat ears. Isn't that cute? My chocobo is a little bit fatter than his though. Yeah, just a little bit fatter. Right, let's hand out the rest of these coupons. There's another guy. Out promoting hippo riders again. Found something to deliver. They had it resident in no time. As for a discount, of course, I'll be needing it shipped back now. Could I trouble you for another handbill or some extras for my friends? There we are, and he's off. Right, where's the final one? Where are you? There he is. You have business with me? Oh, the hippo riders, yes. If you could spare a few handbills. I know some others that would appreciate that discount. There you go. Okay, let's go hand these in, and then we should have enough tokens to pick up my final oil. There he is. They just hand all three in. Two crab rings. Ah, yes, exactly what I was looking for. Thank you for bringing me some fine specimens. We must feed the hungry hippos with these. And for a little bit of real life knowledge chat, hippos are bloody dangerous. Sorry, I'll change that. Hippos are dangerous. You don't want to get near them. I'll try to keep my language clean. Okay, so that should. Let's have a look. Can't see. Ah, you're kidding. I'm 3 short. Ugh. One more beast tribe. Let's go to where can we go? Yeah. Oh man, that one. We'll do one beast tribe down here, and that'll be enough. Go help the pixies. Yep, there we are. We'll help the pixies out. Do just one of their quests. Doesn't matter which one. Yeah, just do that top one. There you go. Okay, over here. What we've got to do here? Collect balls, or we got to shave the sheep. We've got to shave the sheep, I believe. Yes. Nope, just got to pick up their incredibly large balls of fluff. I mean, I know video game logic and everything, but that thing's bigger than I am. I mean, look. I can go inside it. In fact, if I sit down in it, look, I'm gone. Yeah, I'm just gone. There's nothing there. It's just a ball of wool. There you go. Welcome to the people that have joined me on Reality Chat. Nice to see you. So we're just going to hand this quest in. Fleecy wool. And this will give me enough tokens to pick up my final oil. So we now head back to Moldana. Special arms, E for oil, 1 off. There we go. I'll switch back to my white mage, wherever that is. There it is, white mage. There we go. Okay, so we just head back to Azazla, if that is how I'm pronouncing it right. Doesn't matter if I'm not. There we go. Helix, right there. We'll do a quick before and after shot before I hand in the weapon. So give me a character. So is it in here? Oh, it's not in here. So give me a second. It's in my inventory. Right, here's the weapon at the moment. Yeah, let me do a try on. So this is what it looks like at the moment. As you can see, it's quite a nice staff as is, and we shall hand it in and you'll see the new look. This is the current staff I'm using at the moment, the Mandeville staff. Nice little glow effect there. My little moonwover doing a dance. So we just head over here. Speak to this gentleman. We shall set work as soon as you return with the ether oil. It's 5 pots as requested. Oh, don't forget to bring that weapon with you as well. So you give her the weapon and you give her the 5 pots. Ooh, I've got a card in my inventory. I'll have a look at that in a minute. Well done, friend. Preparations went fairly smoothly in your absence, despite Go's best attempts to lose himself in his cups. Yeah, he's a bit of a drinker, this guy. Pompous little prick. You're young as like you wouldn't understand. It's my muse, my inspiration. All my best ideas come from someone strong. Is that right? Then what, pray, you're absent for so long, did you? When you had only a little more inspiration, perhaps you would describe a plan that would not involve putting Papai in such trouble. Shut your gob and coat my anvil with the oil before I crack one of them pots over your head. There, applying the oil will be much easier than I expected. How do you fare with your hammer? She's oiled up and ready for action. There's no telling how long the coating will last. Time to get pounding. That sounds so wrong. Please do. And Popeye won't to great lengths to provide the oil. I would not have her go all to trouble again through any area of our part. I think you're forgetting who you're talking to, lad. The only era making weapons would be too good for their owners. Payers and company accepted, of course. Besides, I downed a bottle of the good stuff not so long ago. Never felt better. The Mandeville weapon quest chain is even worse because they actually use sweat to make the weapons. I am not joking. They coat your weapon in sweat. And there he goes. What are we going to end up with? No matter how many times I see it, I fail to comprehend how alcohol can impair a man to work with such vigour. Truly the realm's most particular blacksmith. There, attuned to my talents. Next time maybe you'll believe old God when he tells you about redeeming power of a stiff drink. Now then, Pele, hold her up and see how she feels. Like an extension of your own arm, I bet, when the ether flowing so free. There you go, there's my weapon with a nice glow effect now. The guaranteed hyper corrosive. can't pronounce that word, guys. I do apologise. But it's hyper-corrosive. Hyper-conductive. Magnificent. Simply magnificent. You can almost feel her ethereal energies coursing through it. What do you suppose it would do on the anima? There it is. So warm. At last I feel myself. Would you share your ether, the very essence of your being, to support me? Then in turn I shall do what I can to support you, going wherever you go, even into the finest riches of the realms. It says, if that is, you will take me as your companion. I take it the anima has spoken to you once again. That went to compulsory lengths to exchange. Why not? Was it not far longer? Certainly then the slight whisper you described from before. This is the progress, my friend. Tremendous process. Should our young child continue to develop at this rate, it may not be long before Gal and I can conceive with it at least our goals of a free thinking weapon is in reach. Today marks an important milestone for our collective journey, and in your journey especially, Papa. You have successfully strengthened your bond with another anima. Take it well, and one day you'll be looked upon the bravest of our anima weapons and wonder. There we go. Well, I'm going to pick up the next quest, but I will be taking a break, guys, and I will be continuing this quest chain hopefully in a couple of days. But let's just count it. Your weapon is now hyper-corrosive, fortifying your bond with the spirit within. So we'll just pick up the next quest and see what we've got to do. So that's fine, friends. So you've got a dream fulfilled. Please note this quest is you will receive an ammo weapon. Right, mate, there you go. So you've got the next one. Okay, we'll just see this little cutscene and we'll also call it quits. Oh, sorry, I didn't see about it. No doubt she insists on more supportive compensation. Pray go ahead to Idleshire without me. Oh, I think this is one where I need loads of seeing crystals. Luckily, I've already got a load, so let's have a look. If this is the one I think it involves, guys, I will show you the quest, but I'll be doing a lot of it. A lot of the gathering off screen, and then when I come back you'll be able to just see the revised edition, or I'll be at this for hours trying to grab these things. So let's go down to Idleshire and have a quick look first. I've just got to find Idleshire again. So many locations. BBC. Yeah, Idleshire. Yeah. Equip door in your inventory. Well, I'll leave it in my inventory. Just there she is. So we'll just speak to her. There you are. I was beginning to think Anna's proposal was but a cool jest. as before, you've requested you will require an ample supply of both crystal, sand and armor. Right, I have to have a look. Let's see what we've got here. And you must not forget, I cannot work without it. Yeah, there's a lot of gathering in this one, so I'll do a lot of this off screen for a couple of days, and then you can be around for the final, basically, hand-in. Right, I've already got a load of crystal. I don't think I've got any crystal sands. Let's have a look. Yeah, see, it doesn't matter what I put it in, because at this point the weapon is just for glamour. So we speak to her. I think I've already got some singing clusters. Oh, what's this? Oh, I've got equipped. I've got to have it equipped now, so I've got to we'll throw one of my return to inventory. Have I got that one? No, I don't. That was a bit lucky. Right, so I'll equip my weapon. Yeah. Yeah, see, I've got to do a lot of this. I don't think I've got any of that, so let's have search for item. Oh, I've got 75 there, so that helps. Have I got any of them? Search for item. No. Okay, so where are these? Saddlebag. So, talk about saddlebag. There they are. Retrieve all from saddlebag. Yeah, see, I need this as well. So yeah, I'll do a lot of this off. Do a lot of this off screen for you guys, so it just saves time. So I do appreciate you sticking around, and I'll be doing some more hopefully in a couple of days, if not tomorrow. Thank you very much for joining me. Have a good night, and I shall see you all next time.